Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. The Nationals have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ripped down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so that has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Zimmerman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
At the plate, Carlos Santana. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Now it'll be Washington's turn. Aaron Nola gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Striding in, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
And now Bryce Harper, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First pitch coming, here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
The 0-2 delivery to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And gone up into the second deck. Two-run home run here for Bryce Harper, number 33 on the year. And the Nationals move out in front here, 2-0. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez right there. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Striding in now for the Nats, Daniel Murphy. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, Maikel Franco, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Eaton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Wieters has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Now at the plate, Aaron Nola, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, Dewar, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in now, Anthony Rendon. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo home run there for Gerardo Parra, number 10 for him on the year, as the Nats move out in front now 3-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit.
Pitcher got a little cute there. Fish ain't bite, and this guy knows how to swing the stick. A knock on a curveball. Nice piece of hit.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Popped high in the air. Crawford is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. We've played 2. It's 3-0 Washington. Leading off the inning, Nick Williams, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
Scherzer looks in. First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Eaton on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Saison Hernandez.
Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Murphy fields it cleanly, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Left fielder, Reese Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. Harper is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Santana enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail it here 3-0. In now is Adam Eaton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Center fielder,
First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of that fastball.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pereira is right there, 1 down.
right fielder.
So with
number
1 gone, time
34.
for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Now batting, first baseman.
So 2 are gone now for Ryan Zimmerman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Curveball that catches the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. And that is 27 for him on the year. And the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line drive to left. Well, this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. Nationals on the board on the home run by Ryan Zimmerman. We played 3 full. It's 4-0 Washington. Back alongside Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning. First offering on its way. This is popped up. Zimmerman waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Murphy has it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. Parra on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order. In now is Anthony Rendon. First time up, he went down looking. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball stays a little high that time.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In is Gerardo Parra. Taken high and deep to right. Williams looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, and the Nationals have made this a 5-0 game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now, because 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
The 1-1. It's a curveball that catches the zone for a strike. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. No offer at a letter high change. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. 2-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera's there, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Nationals 5 and the Phillies nothing. Wilson Ramos will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 44, Wilson Ramos.
High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. 1 away.
The batter.
So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Eaton. He can't get there as it falls in.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Line towards center field. Eaton is there. 2 gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman, Saison Hernandez.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. This year against right-handed pitching, Hernandez is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Hector Neris, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Hector Neris.
In there, 0-1.
Leading off for Washington, the shortstop.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening. One away now. Here's Adam Eaton. And that's taken for strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. This is on the ground over to first. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Bryce Harper is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's really struggled. 0 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Pulled toward right center field. Williams is under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
In now for Washington, Ryan Zimmerman comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Split-fingered pitches in there for strike 1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here's the 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nationals leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's a high pop-up. And there's out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right into the shift. Murphy's got it. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Popped up. And Wieters will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Nationals on top, 5-0. So digging in now, Daniel Murphy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but Since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Herrera's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Left fielder number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Gerardo Parra will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Crawford on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 6 full. Washington leads this one 5-0. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Murphy. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a flare out toward right center. Murphy ranging into the outfield. 2 down.
The pitcher number 50, Hector Neris.
Asdrubal Cabrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
They'll come into play here at 319. 9 homers and 29 driven in. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does not. It's thrown away.
Wow, you see some throwing errors sometimes, but you don't see them from the second baseman that often. Looked like he was trying to aim it instead of throwing it, and the result is an E4.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Rendon is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies strand one. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Luis Avilan comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Matt Wieters is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Stepping up now, Max Scherzer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
The 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 8th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 5, and up next will be Nick Williams. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Murphy shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. 8th inning here from our nation's capital. Homestanding Nationals lead this one as you get a look at the line score through the first 7 and change. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
On the move is Harper, and a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, first baseman.
So now Carlos Santana, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. The one pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Third baseman, number 7.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping into the box, Michael Franco. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Stepping in, Adam Eaton, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Roll?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan
So
Zimmerman.
next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Runner's on his way to third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Behind the runner to second. Eaton stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Pereira's there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Changeup in for a strike. Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take. Hernandez scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 6 and the Phillies nothing. Back now with baseball on MLB Network from the nation's capital, just down the street from the Capitol building. We are set for what remains in this one.
Leading off for the Phillies, catcher.
So striding forward now, Jorge Alfaro. And his guys needed to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Scherzer gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Line drive to center field. Eaton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Luis Avila.
Scott Kingery will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Scott Kingery.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Striding into the box, Odubel Herrera. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Williams.
Stepping up to the plate, Nick Williams. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Alfaro is on his way home. He will score, and the deficit now stands at 5.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, Dero, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
And that's going to get down out there. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Sean Doolittle gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. In now, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Doolittle stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Philly down to their last strike. Skied into straightaway right. He makes the catch, and the Nationals make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Washington jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.